Oh God, I'm so glad that's over.
I stained all over.
Alright bitches, the next day you extreme paintballing, go find another partner.
Yeah, they love a guy with a plat, says the teen vampire.
Don't take your angst out on them, just because you woke up on the wrong side of the coffin.
Still not a vampire.
How to cure vampirism in 3 simple steps. Wow, these steps are easy. Even Polak could follow them.
Ouch, my self-esteem.
Why do I feel so violated?
Polak.
Welcome to the Sea of Tranquility.
What? But how are we breathing?
In space, nobody can hear you scream. So Elton, how did you get out of that cave we left you in?
Oh, I thought I told you already.
No, you just turned up out of the blue. It was kind of weird.
Well, first I rode a bear across the Sahara Desert, and then I met Gandhi. Dear Helen, as you may know, I have been kidnapped by your husband.
At least I didn't learn my English from Skippy the kangaroo.
That's very rude.
Just kidding, you sound fit.
I sometimes wonder if I'm still canon or just some remarkably well-maintained plot twist.
Elton, how did you get out of that cave?
Beavers. How did we get here, Polak?
Would you believe me if I said the 442 bus?
No.
That was just the wind.
Does the wind look like Edward Cullen in Sleep with My Friend?
What? No, of course not. What kind of wind would...
Greetings, hostage. I am this perilled lord. Fear my mighty beak that I used to open Capri Sun cartons.
Oh my God, Elton! I can't believe you finally came to visit me.
Actually, I just came here to give you this cake. After that I'm going. Things to do, places to be, you know?
Listen. If you don't say anything to my boss, I'll let you have 10% of the prize money.
No. I'm not playing any part in this.
What about my new musical? Will you play a part in that?
I don't quite understand what you're doing to my hair.
Shush, trust me, it's like revitalizing a dead badger. It takes time, and prowess.
Why does something tell me you don't have the latter?
Quiet, Edward.
Elton.
Hair maintenance is an art form.
If it's an art of making people look like hedgehogs, then you're doing really well. Bravo. I've never felt so liberated in my entire life.
I'm not being paid enough to deal with personal issues.
How much are you being paid?
Presumably enough to sustain a wife and children and a reasonably sized house. All of which appear to disappear in and out of canon regularly and without much control or thought.
Polak, stop staring at my crotch.
What happened to your shorts?
What happened to your shirt?
I think it evaporated.
I'm too young for this. I'm only 20.
Well, if I were you, I would not be so upset for leaving the sexiest men in the Thermaston Summer Fete celebration party.
Terribly sorry, Your Highness. I'll make sure my wife doesn't go into labor next time.
Michael Fish was the Relton. Michael Fish.
See, we have approval from the Empty Lemon Society.
Fine. But don't blame me if we get emotionally attached.
I'm always emotionally attached. Man, I'm so glad I got to the cafe early to order on time.
Me too.
What? Elton, when did you get here?
I was always here.
These cheekbones are a blessing. Whatever, Benedict.
Hello! So Elton, tell us, what sporting things have been happening this week?
As you know, there's a lot of preparation going on for the Duct Tape Olympics. The tarpaulin has already been rolled out at the venue.
Amazing. It feels like only yesterday they announced it was to be held in Chiswick.
That's because it was.
Come on, Elton, don't be like that. I dressed up like a friendship moose for you.
My wife is dead?
Of course, you always make things about you. My pride, my dignity, doesn't that even matter? I'm a T-boy. That's a vital undertaking.
Is my wife dead?
Ex-wife.
So, she is dead.
No. You're divorced.
She's not dead then?
No, she's definitely dead. Technically now she's your ex-wife.
My head. How much did we drink last night?
Enough to get us to Sweden.
Ha ha, that's a good one. Enough to get us to Sweden. Imagine if we were in Sweden. That would be funny. 'Cause it's my wedding day. Well, it would be funny if we weren't in Sweden.
Oh God, what a cruel undertaking.
You weren't listening. I said being a T-boy was a vital undertaking, not a cruel undertaking. Now I have however been hired as the Undertaker, which should give me tons of more work experience. I hope to be great at undertaking.
Even on the M1?
Dear God no, and especially not on a Wednesday. The traffic is murder.
Murder, just like my wife has been.
Now that we know he's a person, we can really test his limits.
Test his limits.
I'm trying to get a video onto You've Been Framed. Meet the target audience. They really liked it when he fell off his chair.
God, now I'm divorced and widowed.
I'm pretty sure you can't be both.
I can try.
Well? What does it say?
Congrats on getting arrested. X.
You see that little love heart in the bottom corner?
Next to the edible picture of my mugshot.
Yeah, I did that.
Thanks.
The Topatron 3000 controls. Mines. Yes, mines.
How can a tap duct tape to a spoon control mines?
Well, it can.
Yes, but how?
Yes. You see. If I turn the screw on the tap, you are now thinking, how is this duct tape tap spoon going to control my mind? But you weren't thinking it before.
Polak. Let down your greasy Russian hair.
Who are you? Why should I trust you?
I have the Wi-Fi password and a Netflix subscription.
And they lived happily ever after.
Look, Elton. It's going past the mountains. I think it's nearly time for the end credits.
You have no idea how nature works, do you?
Oh look, it featured a plane.